It's Brook Hoover. Do you guys ever do any like finger picking? Uh, I mean guitar. All right, just kidding. One thing you can do is get your thumb on the bass string. Feel that fat string. And here's something to remember. Your thumb should be forward. A lot of times I'll see people with their thumb back, which gets your fingernails kind of at a bad angle for scritching and scratching the strings. You want them to be lined up not like this, but like that. See the difference? And if your thumb is forward, it puts you in a good position. So, and you don't want to be way up here. Try to go back towards the bridge. Let's do something based on an E chord. So if your fretting hand could hold the E chord, let's just roll through like the 6th string with your thumb, the 5th string with your index, the 4th string with your middle, and the 3rd string with your ring finger. And try to keep it consistent. We'll say those are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Although if they're eighth notes, it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's call them eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try not to speed up or slow down. Excuse me. Oops. Keeping it real, as always. You can grab them all at the same time. Alright, now let's take index, middle, and ring, the 3 fingers, and take them 1 string over, but keep the thumb on the bass note. So now it's going to be thumb on the 6th string, index on the 4th string, middle on the 3rd string, ring on the 2nd string. We'll call those eighth notes again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and pluck them at the same time. Just lift gently. Alright, you're getting the idea. Thumb is kind of staying on that low E string, and these 3 fingers have some options. So let's take these 3 fingers 1 string over. So again, thumb on the 6th string, index on the 3rd string, middle on 2nd string, ring on 1st string. That's got a nice separation from the bass to the treble. You can experiment with lightening up, make it real light, or kind of crunch down a little harder. With this guitar, it's going to buzz a little bit because this nut slot is worn down. Got a little buzz, but let's bring them back 1 string towards the center. So index will hit 4th, middle hits 3rd, and ring hits 2nd. And we'll move it 1 more over. And just keep going back and forth. I hear a little bit of fingernail scraping that string. So I'll adjust my angle a little bit. So if you did like chords in a key, that was cool. Just practicing, that's a harmonized scale, I guess. So I'm keeping the two skinny strings the same, but I'm changing these those chords, which are like open and first fret, both on second fret, both on fourth fret. Here's fifth and sixth fret, seventh and eighth fret, both on ninth fret, both at 11th fret. Here's 12 and 13, and combining with the open strings. Just a little exercise. That's kind of what I like to do, is just make exercises, practice, try to keep my timing and chords and phrasing and scales and notes and tuning all together. And hopefully when it's time to play a song, I've got some gas in the tank, some resources, some energy and skill I can use to keep the song driving straight down the road. So that's just on an E chord and just some simple patterns. Even though they sound simple, to execute them takes a little more concentration than it might seem. Let's see, you can do any chord you want, like a G, a C, and a D. But your thumb has to know of your picking hand to get the right string for the bass note. G, C, okay, G, the bass note's on the 6th string, 3rd fret, the G note. The C chord, the bass note's on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Yeah, and the D chord, the bass note is the 4th string open, the D string, the D note. So hitting the correct root is kind of important, if you have the bass note established, that's a big clue in figuring out the rest of the chord. So the bass note is kind of number one. If you mess up the bass note, it could be bad, real bad. So yeah, that's something I work on with my students a lot. What if you did a descending bass line like this? Bass line to that is a G to an F sharp to an E. Then you got F, C, and D. something to practice. Well, there you go. I just want to make sure that anybody that might be curious about finger picking has got a couple of options. If you're interested in studying with me, just rewind the tape, play along, figure it out. If you ever want to take private lessons, I do a few Zoom lessons. We can also, I can send you PDFs if you're interested. If you have anything you want to work on, let me know. If you have any requests for videos, let me know. If I can do something with it, I sure will. All right. Well, I guess this concludes my teaching day. Now I'm going to maybe go outside and plant some stuff. And I'll probably be on the couch and practicing until I fall asleep. And that's kind of what I like to do. All right. Well, thanks a whole bunch for stopping by. Keep playing. And thanks again. See ya.